Okay, everybody, welcome back to the Lech podcast. We continue the Pele Yoeitz. We're on page 204 on the art scroll. We are on day 69 of Hachzik. The shir should be a lezchut for שלמה for David Moshe ben Yehudis Rachel. Continuing in the sugya of Chesed, uv'chal mitzvahs gemiz chasadim him b'chal mitzvahs v'havta recha kamecha. We spoke yesterday about how it's a mitzvah deraisa, and the reason why it's a mitzvah deraisa is because it says v'havta recha kamecha sheyeitzer b'daita imhu haya nitzach la'isei davar. We always have to be thinking, if we would want it, how would we want our friend to do it to us? A person shouldn't overly concern himself with the physical exertion he'll need to offer. The Fumtzar Agra, as we know, the reward increases according to the effort, according to the exertion. A person who was blessed with wealth, in this way he can do chesed by helping other people with loans, giving tzedakah and loans without ribis, to give meiser, and to buy things that other people need to make a gmach, beautiful things. For very cheap. It's easy for the person. He has a lot of money. You're doing it anyway. So for very insignificant amount of money, you can acquire a lot of eternal life. Now, unfortunately, says the Yoeitz, people often don't have this attitude. Now, a great sinfulness, there are Jewish women who act like miserly, cheap, karaga women. Now what? Sometimes a woman will act in a cheap, miserly way and will refuse to lend even insignificant things to another person. Who's the man who desires to promote kindness? He must teach his daughter and all the people in his house to be kind, to give, not to turn away the oppressed, never to turn aside empty-handed, and they will receive due to their reward. Says the Yoeitz that one must also realize that there is a proper way to receive kindness as well. Let's see. Of course, there's an obligation for the one who receives kindness, never to act in a way that will close the doors of those who do chesed for him. I mean, be gracious, be thankful. If you're taking a loan, make sure to pay it on time. If you're getting a loan, make sure to be thankful. Make sure not to act in a way that other people are going to regret, they're going to resent doing chesed to you. You're going to put a stumbling block on other people if you're going to act ingrateful, if you're going to act not gracious, and you're going to put a sour taste in other people's mouth, then you're being oivin the raisa of lifnei iver. Says the Pele Yoeitz, and if you suspect that people are going to be dishonest, we spoke about this in the past, then don't engage with them. Because says the Pele Yoeitz, there's a concept that a person should always conduct himself in a way that he will not feel taken advantage of. Good is the man who is gracious and lends and does his affairs with justice. A wholesome person who trusts in Hashem. Now, you don't have to just feed and give free money out to other people. Says the place, if a person can't afford it and he can take more of a risk of not getting paid back, and it's hard, and he has to exert himself more and take more of a risk, and he's afraid maybe he's not going to get the money back, but there's always this element that Hashem is going to pay back the money, Hashem is going to take care, because Mal Hashem Chayin Dal. The pasuk says that one who is gracious to the poor has lent to Hashem himself. So you have Hashem as the bank, you have Hashem as the guarantor, which is something to keep in mind.